Okay. What's up, guys? Hey, Shiny, how you doing? So, we finished off yesterday. I had just killed Urius down there. Came up and we saw Queen Annalise up here, Queen of the Vile Bloods. So that's kind of where we ended up. Now, pick this up. So, yeah, our unopened summons. Just a key item. It is a key item. Okay. An old sealed summons. Like the first of its kind, it is an invitation to Canehurst, but for whom it is not known, as it lacks an addressee. Okay, so as I was ending with yesterday, basically we can do all of Alfred's questline now. If you remember, he has a lot to do with the Vile Bloods because he's like hunting them, and he was underneath Logarius when he became a martyr. So, what we're gonna do first, I'm gonna go kill a hunter to get a blood dreg. Pretty sure that's how it works. Let's take off this crown. Crown does not have very good defenses. I mean, it has okay defenses, but the ones that I'm thinking of, I'm actually going to do going to kill two birds with one stone. There's one area in the Cathedral Ward that we have not gone yet, and that is a little interconnected area. Oh yeah, I was trying to get a small resonant bell, and then I just went and killed him myself. So there's a small area in between the Grand Cathedral and
welcome home, good hunter.
Yahar Ghul's entrance.
You desire. Very well. Let me.
And so we need to go that. It's the same. It's really only +1 physical defense. We'll do vitality, I guess.
Farewell, good hunter.
And so yeah, it's an area that you can get to as soon as you get to the Cathedral Ward. We just did not do that. And yeah, there's two hunters that are just like chilling there. We should be able to beat them pretty easy because we're coming in kind of late in the game. And I'm pretty sure because we are a Vile Blood now, that any hunter we kill, whether they're an invader or they're in-game, we get a blood dreg. And that's the kind of the covenant item of the Vile Blood, so that we can give that to Annalise. And get a gesture. And I just wanted to do that real quick. Host. Thanks for the host. Always welcome. She should give us the last of her, what are they called? Brain farting on the...
This will help you forget. Forget yet.
Sedatives. Sedatives. Yeah. Gotta host those people that you like. Thanks for the bits as well. Sedative is the word. Okay, so now we've actually completed her thing. So the next time we go talk to her, she'll be like, I want to give you more. I just noticed his lantern is covered in eyes. She'll be like, I don't have any sedatives. And then she'll go do a thing. So. I feel the support. I feel it. Just ignore him trying to smash me. And that will finish the old woman side quest when we do that. I just need to remember to talk to people as I walk by. Okay, so there's hunters down here, as well as some items. I want some crows. I don't know where the items are here. We might have to come back up to this little hill. I don't remember. Okay. Yep, there's one of them, and there's another one over there. Hey, buddy. I don't think I can get back up here. Oh, no, I totally can. Fine, come on. We can fight on this roof. Come on, bro. It'd be epic. Get... Wow, we do so much damage. Wallpaper. Maybe we don't get a blood dregs. It's fine. So the other bird I'm killing with the stone by coming over here, besides getting the items, we're gonna go down to this chapel over here and get grabbed by the amygdala, which will take us. It'll open up the Nightmare Frontier, which we won't do yet. I hate this. This hunter is so trigger happy all the time. Yeah, it'll send us to the lecture hall first. One of the... I don't remember which floor. And then we'll need to talk to Patches also. So there's a couple things, yeah, we just need to get done. Coming over here. Okay. Might have missed that. I think Patches appears here. I think that happened in your game, right? That's one of the possibilities that they can be in one of these with the red lanterns. Yeah. Probably try to come back over here early in New Game Plus to kind of see what's up. I don't remember what the people are there, early in the game. Okay, there's a bunch of things we need to... Oh. Wandering Nightmare. Don't mind me just falling down. Don't be like... It's sure nice coming over here when you actually have the stats to destroy these guys. Andre Nightmare, no! So I just made it through the first dungeon, about all 3 layers. Because we didn't get the drops that we needed, and I need to actually go back and get more ritual bloods. So yeah, kind of the plan for today like what we're going to do. So first we're going to do the Alfred side quest after I go into the Nightmare Frontier. Then you might do the Nightmare Frontier and then do Nightmare of Mensis. Finish up the story kind of things. Yeah, you can buy some of them. The ones that we need, we can't buy until after we get past the place where we need to get to. So, okay. Yeah, it's really annoying because it's like there's 5 levels of Virtual Bloods and we need level 2, but I can buy 1s, but I can't buy 2s, and it's really annoying. Okay, so this guy, he's gonna grab us. And because we have the Tonsil Stone.
Oh, Amygdala. Oh, Amygdala. Have mercy on the poor bastard.
So that voice is Patches. Okay, so yeah, lecture building. So this is actually the first nightmare area that we're in so far. And we'll talk a lot about the nightmares. Okay, plan. After we do the nightmare areas and stuff later today, then we'll go and do Chalice dungeons and kind of do that until the end. And then tomorrow we'll do DLC. So, talk here.
What a joy it is to behold the divine. It must be such a pleasure. You're in my debt, you know. You're nigh on a beast of the field. But here you are, treading a measure with the gods. Are your feet as fat as your wits? Oh, cease this dithering. Take the plunge. Throw yourself to the wolves.
So, a little bit of what he's talking about. Like, we're on kind of par with the gods, meaning the old ones, or the great ones, not the old ones. And what he's talking about there is... So, a nightmare area is basically... It's similar to the Hunter's Dream, where it's a kind of... It's a location that's not in the normal world. It exists because of one of the great ones. And so areas kind of get sucked in or recreated within the nightmares. So right now we are in the lecture building. So this was one of the buildings that was actually part of Bergenworth, but it was sucked into the nightmare, created by one of the great ones. We don't know which one currently. We haven't met a whole lot of them so far. And we'll kind of... This concept becomes more important as we go on, this idea of the nightmare. This one... So the lecture hall itself, I don't know. The Nightmare Frontier is the amygdala, yeah. Goopy Professor! So, yeah. The boss, it's kind of like the bosses of the areas we figure out are the great ones. Key. Yeah, right, those are the students. Sorry, one of my friends always called them Goopy Professors. So it's more of a... This is like what I call them now. Goopy students. So we got this one. Okay, key to the lecture theater in the lecture building. Today, the two-story lecture building is adrift in the nightmare, but once it was a place of reflection where scholars learned of history and archaeology. Perhaps it still is, as the students in the lecture theater appear to await the return of their professor. Yeah, there's not a ton we can do on the first floor yet. We can go over here. Make sure there's no creepy guys. They're on the ceiling most of the time. Red jelly. I think we need that actually for one of the chalice rituals. Be sure. Stillborn infants born of a creature of unknown origin. The type found in some corners of the old labyrinth. That's actually interesting because I don't remember which item it was. One of the things it talks about the Great Ones, and they want like children, but they are almost always born as stillborn. So we can kind of imagine that they want to have children via other means, and so we can kind of relate that to the Yharnam Queen. As well as Ariana, who's still having issues at the moment. Okay, so we got the key. The key goes over here. Yes, exactly. That text. I don't remember which item that's on. What? Where's the door? The door. There's the door. The cord? Is it the cord? Yes. Good memory. So every great one loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. So then we can look back at this. So yes, stillborn infants, born of a creature of unknown origin, of the type found in some corners of the old labyrinth. So, yeah, we know that the Great Ones were in the old labyrinth. So here's all the students waiting for their professor to return. Whoa. Frames. Holy crap, the frame rate on these guys is total garbage. And we kind of oh my gosh. So the reason that we know that this is from Bergenworth, I thought that one of the things said, but the fact that we found the same exact student uniform here as we found in Bergenworth kind of proves that. So right now we can't go up to the second floor. We'll be able to do that. Well, actually, no, we could. Not from here. It's the spot after the one reborn. You're right, yeah. You look. So these jars of eyeballs, the same ones that we saw in Bergenworth. So these things. So we'll kind of explore, especially when we do the DLC, because the DLC has a lot to do with nightmares. Why the nightmares are created and how. So let's look at Augur. Remnant of the Elder's Truth encountered at Bergenworth. Use phantasms, the invertebrates known to be augurs of the Great Ones, to partially summon abandoned Ebritus. The initial encounter marked the start of an inquiry into the cosmos from within the old labyrinth and led to the establishment of the choir. So we did all the choir yesterday, and we met Ebritus. I only battled her once and lost. That was Ebritus. We'll be here later today. So we already kind of knew that she was this abandoned. She's the left behind Great One. So we know that now the initial encounter marked the inquiry. So we know that they actually found her in the oh my gosh, I'm just losing words. In the old labyrinth. And she was the only one that was there. Left behind by all the other Great Ones, and we know that she's crying over the actual Great One that Rom is based off of. But we still obviously don't know if she, whatever it was, died before the people of Bergenworth got there or not. She might have stayed there to kind of comfort if it was dying at the time. Okay, we're going to open this door. And so that little bit right there, because there's not like anything physical outside, but it still transports us other places. So we know that we've kind of built this idea of the nightmare. The nightmares are all connected to each other, but not in a strictly like physical, like naturally physical way, like they are in our normal world. So yeah, this is Nightmare Frontier. We kind of see that there's like, it just kind of ends. There is stuff out there though, so we can kind of imagine that different parts of the nightmare are at different places around us. Close, but not connected strictly. Okay. So now that I've done this, we're going to come back here pretty soon. But we're going to go talk to Alfred first. And deal with his storyline and just kind of finish that up. So he's actually in the same spot that we last saw him. It's kind of weird that he doesn't move a whole lot. He, like, literally just chills there. Most of the game. And so, yeah, what we're doing, so he wants to find Canehurst. We found that unopened summons. So we can actually tell him about Canehurst now. This way is slightly faster. So despite the fact that we are technically Vile Bloods, we're going to go betray Elise. Yeah, I didn't pick up all the items around here. I didn't think there was anything actually important. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think there's something over here, though. Oh, it's twin shirts. Ah, wall! Yep, he's still just right here. Let me mark off a couple things on my list. Now we've talked to Patches on the lecture hall first floor. We're going to be talking to him again. So, fairly soon. So.
Oh, good to see you safe. Now, let's think up something to discuss. Just tell me what piques your interest.
So we can now give this unopened summons.
Aha! Is that the sigil of Canehurst? I've heard tell of Canehurst nobles and their amusingly pompous invitations. Wonderful. I thank you profusely. I will depart immediately, but first, a token of my gratitude.
Nice.
I feel my master's hand at work. Praise the good blood, and let us cleanse these tarnished streets.
So, if you remember a little bit about what we were talking about yesterday with Ligarius, and what we found out with, we can relook at the crown. So yeah, the old King's Crown is said to reveal illusions. And so Ligarius donned the crown of his own volition, determined to prevent a single soul from stumbling upon the vile secret. So we're actually, it's kind of interesting that we're like helping his... one of the guys that was part of his troop, the Executioners, even though it's going against his wishes. So yeah, the imminent. So now we're going to go actually... Now that he has that, let me mark that down. Now we're going to go see the throne room, see what he's done with his summons. Actually, can we talk to this lady again? We might as well just keep going on her storyline.
Welcome home, dear.
The only thing that triggers it is
What's wrong?
reloading somewhere.
Anything you'd like to tell me? Oh my. You poor thing. Oh, now. Have some patience. Mother will make everything better.
So if you notice, she doesn't have anything to give us this time. We'll come back. The next time we come back, her storyline will have moved. You guys, you're still all fine. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the Hunter's Dream. And then we're gonna go to Canehurst Castle. See what has happened.
Master, look! I've done it! I've done it! I smashed and pounded and grounded this rotten siren into fleshy pink pulp. There, you filthy monstrosity! What good's your immortality now? Try stirring up trouble in this sorry state. All mangled and twisted, with every inside on the outside for all the world to see.
So, yep. This is what he came and did.
You, is it? Look at this. Thanks to you, I've done it. Well, isn't it wonderful? Now Master can be canonized as a true martyr. I've done it. I have. I've done it.
Okay. Then we go over here. So we get the queenly flesh. The best item. That's probably a key item. Yeah. What remains of Annalise, Blood Queen of Canehurst. This pinkish lump of flesh remains warm, as if cursed. All hail the undying Queen of Blood. So, yeah, she's not actually dead. She's just a bunch of flesh right now. And he's gone kind of crazy. And we kind of see that what he wanted to do, his kind of goal, besides obviously killing her, was to kind of mark his master as an actual martyr. Okay, so there's one little bit. Well, there's one thing we can do something with the flesh, but first there's one little bit left with his storyline. So we actually need to go back to Cathedral Ward again. Flesh. Oops, this one. Hopefully, actually, the old lady's story should have happened as well. All this moving about. So, yep, okay. So we can see that she's gone. Let's actually talk to this guy. I think he says something about it.
Oh, kind hunter. Another one you sent made it here safe and sound.
Oh.
This place is a real haven now.
Apparently we didn't talk to him enough earlier.
I'm afraid that was the last of them. There ain't a peep to be heard, not in the old town. I doubt there's any more out there. God save us. Yarnum's done for. There ain't no more survivors. Yarnum's done.
Okay. I don't think he has dialogue. So, if we go out here, which we need to go this way anyways. Where? Maybe it hasn't officially happened yet. Probably need one more reload. I'll also notice there's this guy up here. We'll deal with him in a bit. So yeah, I just need to remember to look right there after probably another reload. All these guys just run over here. Okay. So we're going over where we first met Alfred. You remember, this is where the very first time we met him. And he is dead. Radiance. Like it. A secret symbol left by Carol Runesmith. The Rune for Radiance, adopted by the sworn executioners under Ligarius' command. The executioners despise the impure vile bloods, and no matter what the circumstances, would never cooperate with the bloodthirsty hunters who serve the undead queen, Annalise. So most people speculate that he kills himself so that he can become a martyr as well, or like become famous for what he did. And it's like his purpose in life to kill her is completed, so he doesn't want to live anymore as well. So that finishes up his questline, obviously, because he's dead. It's a little bit sad because he's one of the few, like, sane people. Chasing me, bro. It ups your vial HP recovery, so I actually am going to equip that. It does actually help you. It does do PvP stuff as well. But. So yeah, it's one of the only. It's like the only interesting, or not interesting, the only useful Covenant rune. I'm gonna just quick reload this area. I want to see what happens if that quest line goes through. The old lady. I should talk to the man also. The untrustworthy, the narrow-minded man. That's what he's called. So I want to see if the dwellers' dialogue changes, and because I think we just didn't talk to him. We think you're supposed to talk to him every time you send somebody here, but we literally sent like everybody here at the same time. Oh.
There ain't no more survivors. Yarnum's done.
No, apparently, you might have to leave. I don't think it's triggered yet. No. Okay. So now we probably should go fight Ebritus. Beat her. Because that would actually... Because we need to actually beat her to... finish up the Canehurst storyline completely.
I must have. What is it?
I don't know how many blood echoes I need. I do have enough. Okay. Let's change our runes real quick. Yeah, I wanted to change this one to Great Lake. Yeah. That one, then we'll change this one to Radiance. Okay, cool. So, Unseen? Nope. Must be this one. Yeah, Lumen Flower Gardens. Okay. So yeah, the reason we need to beat Ebritus is so that we can actually use... I say use is kind of a weird word, but use the Great One that's kind of behind her. Because we can use it to do some interesting things. But we have to kill her, unfortunately, to be able to do that. So... Oh. Oh, I'm gonna run out of blood vials probably at some point. Let's see, what level am I? 72. Yeah, I think that usually people are anywhere between level 70 and 80 when they beat the game. I think the recommended level for going into the DLC actually is about 80. We're probably going to be like 80, 85, 80 to 85. Okay, so we tried to fight her yesterday, and actually did pretty well. I got her down to like half health on first try. Then I ran out of blood vials, I think. I went in with like 6 blood vials. I used Burial Blade in when I did New Game Plus. The very first time. So, I don't know, we'll see. I want to just try out a bunch of different weapons. Son of a bitch. Wow, that was bad. Wow, I did like the same exact thing as I did before. I got hit on the side. Okay. The only thing I really don't like about this arena is it's incredibly easy to just get stuck on things. It's like if you get her in the middle, then the fight is like way easier. But if you get too stuck on the edges, I mean, yes, that's like, oh, whoops. It's definitely partially my fault. It's just sometimes it's just a lot easier. I need to remember to send this elevator back up. Between fights. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, we had a really good fight the first time, because you just, like, chilled in the middle. I also need to remember to double dodge when she charges. Okay, there we go. That will make it better for me. Yeah, this is like this edge. Like this little bit right here. I always get caught on that. Or like that. I also need to figure out how to dodge that. Yeah, her like second tentacle thing. God. Yeah, dodging that is super hard. And we're doing decent. The sound is really getting crushed. This fight, though. Okay, that's the blood attack. I thought she was gonna charge for a second. Okay, yeah. Ah, still got hit. Whoops, that was terrible. Okay. Yeah, this is second phase. Son of a bitch. Welcome to second phase, where lasers destroy you. We only have 7. I'm gonna try one more time. Even if it's just for practice. And because then we're gonna have to go farm blood vials again. Oh, I didn't pick up my blood echoes. I wondered if he would fall. That fight was going pretty well. I think I got the first phase kind of figured out. Oh my god, how did I get... Really? I was sure I was right in the middle of my dodge. Both of those. Apparently it's a little bit delayed. From what I think it is. It's just really annoying. Yeah, the alien just like follows you down every time. I think if you sneak up on her, you can actually get a hit in. I mean, it's whatever. But Oh, but then she does that. That's not good. How did I miss all of that? That's funny. Freaking extra tentacle just like dropping in. She swipes. So yeah, that's pretty easy to get. Like, you literally just wait for the head. What was that? God, even with the double dodge, I still got wrecked. Come on. Yeah, I don't know if that little bit right she does right there. Okay. That part's not actually too bad to dodge. Oh god, the ultra head smash! Okay, yeah, I need to figure out how to dodge that. Run away! Okay. Why do I always get hurt? Ugh. Yeah, I don't... Does that happen the whole battle? It must. I was wondering if it changed at half, but no, she does have red blood the whole time. Nah, but these pellets hurt me. It's like you do more damage, but you get hurt more, which is really bad with her because she hits so hard. I just need to learn how to dodge. Her freaking charges 100% of the time. If I get that down, the rest of the fight is easy. Like, her head stuff, as long as you're not caught too close to her, is fine. The magic, you need to be a little bit further away so you can see them coming at you. Then that's fine as well. Yes, you could drop. Give me. Yes, good. 2. Nice. Why you no drop blood vials? Turn just in time to see the werewolf coming at you. Wild farming is such a chore. Checking. The hunter stuff actually probably is. Wait, no. See if there's slightly better armor. 3 breaches, but there honestly isn't. I don't want to like just lose all my arcane, because then if I mess up the dodge, I'll get one-shotted. Oh. Oh, it's because it was counter damage, that's why. I was like, why did that one-shot him? Don't give me shining coins. Don't want them. Whoever decided that you can't rest at the lamp is dumb. We're only going to be able to buy like 3. Yeah. And back again. Most exciting part of any run. Ugh. Why did I not send this back up? Oh, yes. No. Oh my gosh, why do you no drop things? We don't bother with that guy. What? Oh, I was like looking the wrong way. Slide down the stairs. I wish more of the enemies later in the game dropped blood vials consistently. It's like pretty much everybody plays the game and is fine with blood vials until like the last fifth of it. Then you just run out. Sell one thing. Okay. Now we go back. Let's see how many issues I will still have. I'm trying to think how I can dodge her charge better. Because that's literally like all. That's probably like 2/3, 3/4 of the damage I've been taking so far is off of those charges. And it's just like, you can't get it back very well off of Rally, because you can't get up. Oh my god, let me just fail. Oh, this is open. Yeah, I think it's one of those mistakes. It's something that I don't think they checked enough. Like in testing. Yeah, it's just... it's really annoying. I think they wanted to try something more similar to Demon Souls. Because You have like limited quantities in that one too, but there's a glitch so you can just dupe them. So then you don't have to worry about it. So it doesn't annoy people anymore. Try to crush me with your head. Yeah. I need to like dodge forward into it, maybe? Right as the arm comes. Come on, you butt. Let me figure out how to bait her head more. Yeah, I thought that one was too close. God! Dodge too late. Now I was healing. Son of a... Well, I'm... went from doing real good to not doing well at all. Get stuck on those things. What the? Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead! What? I'm dead now. I was so caught up with the idea that I thought I was dead that I fucked up because I could have done sedative. No, I don't... No, it's not part of the labyrinth. We're just behind the cathedral. I don't think we're down far enough. That was a frustrating death. I knew she could grab you. I didn't know that was the tell for it, though. I thought it was more of a reach back thing. Good job, Alien. We'll examine this area a little bit more. It might have been like an entrance to the labyrinth. But I think it's just part of the church. It's interesting that sometimes her attack right there is delayed. Sometimes she turns around and immediately does that. Which is why I jumped back. But sometimes she doesn't, and then she just like attacks nothing. come out this way. So I can strafe around you properly. I need to remember to actually run up and attack when she does that as well. I just gotta stare at her. Come on, smash me with your face. I don't know if that attack is actually worth it. I'm more likely to get hit by something. She has so much HP. So you just notice how much damage you're doing, and it still is like barely doing anything to her. Yeah, that was dumb. That is about the cleanest first half of the battle I think you could actually have. I've used no blood vials. I told you, first half, unlock. Second half, can wreck me. See, oh my god, so much damage. Okay, that's the grab. Okay. Okay, I got the timing on that decently well. So yeah, the second phase, I just need to know when to attack her. God, the sound. That was stupid of me. Second phase. So it turns basically from a like reactive fight where you can just kind of chill and wait for her to attack you into you actually have to figure out when you're supposed to attack. So that first half of the battle though, that was sublime. Oops. My alien gonna drop? Yeah, I actually want one. Yeah, see, she does that, which is super weird. like she gets confused where I am. Smash me with your head. But don't get caught on the crap on the walls. Oh. Sad panda. Back this way. No! I missed it. Oh my god. Whoa, I got like bumped by her arms but didn't get hurt. Come to me. Got so many charges this time. No head. No head smashes. Wow, that's actually perfect. That's like the best possible thing that could happen there. And now I know how to start the phase. Of course I did that. Of course. I got the greediest. Okay, but now I know how to start the second phase. You can interrupt her change by hitting her in the head a bunch and getting a visceral. So, and that brings her down to like a fourth, and I can handle her at that. Yep, I don't know. I deserve that death. So. Okay. Yeah, we'll see how, if that happens again, as I get her into the phase. It's interesting though, because I didn't get her a single visceral during the first half. That's the first time that's happened. Because she doesn't recover from, like, the head smashes. Oh, see, there she did that time. Head smash me. Do it! That was derpy. Oh, rocks and rubble. One of the tricks on that one is you need to be actually focused on her body. Why did it didn't work that time though? It lets your dodges go slightly further, I think. Wow, that was the worst. Wow, that was really bad too. I was like, depending on what she does right there, I could have died. I would say that's not a good... Don't lock onto her head unless you're attacking her head. I mean, even there, I didn't need to. Yeah, I don't know. I can see how that would cause issues. But you also could just learn how to dodge her properly. I feel like I would have a much worse time not locking on. But that's like you if you know kind of how far you need to be from her, then you can still dodge out of the way and be close enough. So. Crap, this is a bad place to be. Like I said, that's a bad place to be. Well, it's like, you can chill kind of near her, and then you get wrecked by the charge attack. But I kind of figured out the distance I need to be, so... Depends also how much damage you want to do to her, if she's charging. Yeah, the arena is kind of annoying. It's just small enough that you have to, like, constantly, like, watch for it, which is probably exactly what they wanted. If it was a big circular arena, it'd be a lot easier. It's just kind of annoying because you get stuck on stuff. Okay. I don't even need to do the second one half the time when I'm that far away. Yeah, we can look at the statues. We'll look at the whole arena a little bit more. The charge of much pain. Why? Come on, game. Yeah, it's literally the same rock that I was stuck on before. Crap. Okay. Prey slaughtered. My character's just like, I need to sit down. Ugh. At the end there, I was like, crap, I can get a visceral, but I couldn't get, like, around her head. So I was just like, I'll just keep hitting her. It's fine. Zero returned. Where is... The lamp is way over there. Okay. Whew. Yeah, that's... I definitely agree with... That's probably the hardest normal battle in the game. But it's also, I think, one of my favorites because you have to really watch her to figure out what she's doing and, like, figure out the distance you need to be to dodge some of her stuff. It's a very more... It's, like, more methodical than most of the other battles. Okay, so I'd mentioned this before when I came in here. So this is the corpse. I've had an easier time with Gehrman, personally. Gehrman is just... He's so fast. Once you, like, psych yourself up to his speed level, then he's fine. But for the first, like, couple times you battle him, it's hard to, like, get on his level. So, yeah, this is the great one that ROM is based off of. So, yeah, if we look around... Yeah, it's like this cavern. So it very well could have been, like, an entrance to the catacombs. That they kind of transformed into this altar. Because they have these things. So what I was kind of discussing... If we look at these statues... I think there are different than the ones in Yharnam. like yarn proper. They're really goopy, low textury. It's weird. Just trying to think. They're not. Some of them are looking down like the same. There's a lot of them that are also looking kind of up. If we think about the choir, which is the people who kind of made this area, they were the ones who always tried to look up into the cosmos. So it makes sense that their statues would be looking up, kind of reaching up, kind of like these ones. Okay. Oh, we can... The thing that we originally were going to do when we came here. The reason that we beat her, besides the fact that we wanted to beat her anyways. So, we can offer the queenly flesh to the altar here. So yeah, time flows in reverse for the flesh. So now Queen Annalise is back alive, so we can go talk to her again. It's interesting that it says time goes in reverse. It's like, is it... That must have been like the power of that Great One before it was killed. I always thought it was that she was mourning that one. Because if you think about it, Ibritis is the one who's left behind. And like I was kind of postulating before, it's like, I think all of the Great Ones left the catacombs, but Ibritis stayed behind with the Not-Rom as it was maybe dying, and then that's when they were discovered in the catacombs. It's like maybe the reason that all the Great Ones left her behind is because the people were coming. But she decided to stay behind, and then she brought the body with her to the altar. Or like they carried it up with her to see if they could do experiments on it and stuff. Oh, do I have enough to...
Welcome home. What is...
We'll be close.
Very well, let me...
I can. Okay.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
So let's go talk to the queen real quick. And then that'll be it for Canehurst stuff. Then I'll probably make one quick trip back to the Cathedral Ward. Crap, I went to the wrong one. Son of a... And we'll check on the old lady's status just to see if that's triggered. It might, maybe her thing isn't triggered until later. We'll already see. Then... after we've done that, then I think we'll go to Nightmare Frontier. Do all of that. So I think that the choir stole her, actually. So if we think about... So the choir, we read in their garb. On the hat specifically, I remember. Blindfold cap. So they continue the work that began at Bergenworth. I think that when they left, they stole Ebritus. Or else Willem didn't care that Ebritus was going to be taken. Because, like, if you think about, like, the different methods of research, it's like Bergenworth, the people who stayed at Bergenworth with Willem, wanted to elevate themselves through thought. The main healing church wanted to elevate themselves through blood. The choir wanted to elevate themselves through looking to the cosmos. So kind of similar to Willem's, like trying to elevate your own wisdom and intelligence that way. And then Mensis, which we haven't talked about, is through like ritual kind of things. But also it's a little bit through thought. We'll do more Mensis stuff in a bit. So.
Arrant fool. Vile blood or no, forget not. We are thy queen. Bend the knee.
I'm trying to think. I thought there was something also that mentioned Ebritus. What's all the things that I just have to do with her? It was something that we got. So yeah, here is a little bit. Well, it's kind of interesting because I think that so the Forbidden Woods are forbidden for a couple of reasons. The first one being Rom is there. I think that Lawrence wanted to hide Rom from the normal people, not allow anybody to go down there, but also because of the graves. The graves, like where we fight the shadows, are the graves of great ones. That, like the bodies, I think, that they found in the catacombs. So I think that's also forbidden. Yeah, Lawrence, I don't know, I think initially he didn't want to, like, betray, but I think in the end he was so worried about keeping the church, just, like, what their motives were secret, that he ended up basically, yeah, betraying Willem. So, yeah, it's kind of weird. Lawrence is one of those characters that's, like, ultra interesting, like, trying to look at his motives through what he did, but almost nothing actually tells us about what he was doing. Because there's, like, none of his stuff is around. So, it's kind of... Yeah, he's one of those characters that's, like, I think he's, like, the most interesting, but we don't hear about him much, especially in the main game. Okay, so I was going to check on the Cathedral Ward real quick. We still need to kill the frickin' Bloody Crow of Canehurst, though. He's the hunter that's in the Grand Cathedral right now that Eileen's trying to kill. But I think he's harder than most of the bosses. I don't want to fight him right now. Yeah, that area, the little connection, is one of those areas that I'm not super sure exactly. It's weird because there's poison down there. So that might be where the poison that's the church, like where the church got the poison. But it's like, it's one of those areas that I just, like, don't know what exactly... It's like, other than the bodies being dumped down there for experiments, and the fact that it leads to the woods, I just, like... I don't know. Are there gravestones in the cave? At the big rocks? Those are... It is graves. I think some people think that actually went to the catacombs at one point. So it is a grave? Yeah. Well, I think... You need to remind me to go back in there, because we just kind of went through there. I think also those giants are... they're like Thumerians, which are... They're the people that lived in the catacombs. The normal people. We haven't gotten to that at all. I was going to talk about that a little bit more as we went through the Chalice dungeons. So we'll probably try to talk about that later. Which makes me think that that area actually would be connected to the catacombs. So. Okay. Nightmare Frontier. Okay, yeah, we actually deal a lot of damage. Frickin' lady ringing bells. I hope we don't get invaded. It's one of the few areas that you can get invaded. Ah! Ugh. I mean, it is the middle of the day on a Tuesday, so probably not. But just remember, the very first time when the game first got released, you'd come here and you'd literally always get invaded. Always. Where is... Nightmare Frontier is one of those areas that is like great and also the worst at the same time. Especially for us, because we have to explore all of it. So let me see if I can see this animation. So this guy... RC already lit it. See, I don't think this hunter will be too bad. What are you doing? You're like stuck. Okay, I was like, yeah, we gotta kill this guy before the other guy comes. Wow, he just stood there and took it. Yeah, I don't get lost early. Like, I'm really good with not getting lost in places. It's just like we're gonna have to go into the poison and crap, which I haven't done since my very first playthrough because it's super sucky. Okay, lady, do not summon other people here. Oh my god, I got stuck on a rock. Lead elixirs? Heavy, syrupy liquid medicine. Temporarily shifts weight to make deflection of attacks easier, but must be used with care as it slows movement with no change to defense. Recipe for this mysterious concoction is unknown, but some postulate that it materializes only within the most desperate nightmares. I have no idea. I've never used that. That would be something interesting to look up. What do people use that for? Come to me. I feel like this isn't the best area, as in this particular area with the giants. Oh my god, so slow! What have we done? Where's the other dude? Oh, he's way down there. Okay, now it wore off. Yeah, what is the point of that? Why are there so many here? Can we get over to this guy? Yeah, we can. Let me reread it after I kill this guy. Just wait to deflect attacks. I wonder if when you like shoot like a bullet, it like puts you to the side. Try. Maybe only when you're shooting somebody. So then it's like if their attack still comes through, that it like moves you. He's so slow. What's that? Cold blood flower bud. Pale vegetation that commonly grows on cold blood in a place long ago abandoned. I didn't remember to say this while I was doing the battle. So you notice that Ibritas has red blood. But if you think about it, so I think the pale blood is only supposed to be for kin. It's like beings who have attempted to elevate themselves or are partially elevated towards the status. Of a great one. So, but I think actually all of oh my gosh, getting killed by a big wandering nightmare. Yeah, I think all the actual great ones have red blood. We'll need to check as we fight them. Which is convenient because the boss of this area is a great one. I think they actually do all have red bloods, because I think like the blood vials are supposed to be Great One blood. MP. Oh. I brain farted on who you were talking about. So yeah, so all the if it's an actual Great One, it does have red blood. Oh, we need to go over to that little clip over there. So many wandering nightmares here. In the nightmare. So you can go down that way. Question is, do we want to do Patches thing first? Probably. Freaking Patches. Let's change this into whatever has the best poison resistance. Looks like White Church is best. Up 60. Great, yeah. White Church, okay. Should be this. Yep. Oops. Yeah. I should actually put this should be on the bar, and this should be on the bar anyways. I love how there's like these shiny coins right here. Should kill this guy first. I think I'm gonna kill this guy real quick. Or knock him off, apparently. So he came up right here. That's a rune. Clockwise. Oh, no, we do have... We just had a weaker one. Okay. Patches, patches, patches. Gift of the Godhead. So the Godhead is the what he gave us, the tonsil stone. Let's just walk through the poison. Ultra super slow. I think there's a winter lantern back here. Son of a bitch. Or is this the way out? Oh, that's the way out. We actually want to go the other way. Back into the poison cave. Okay. I will continue wallowing in the poison with all these good things. Why is there a wandering madness in the... Why are there so many of them? Oh god, this is fast poison. Oh no, it's not. Get the crap over here. Is there anything to stand on? Yep. Okay, so now for the worst enemy in the whole game. That thing, the Winter Lantern. They cause frenzy. Why did frenzy hit so quick? Okay, we'll have to go back in there. Damn it. I thought I was fine. Frenzy and poison at the same time is kind of ridiculous. Nightmare Frontier. Curse your ridiculousness. I mean, it was not even quite a level's worth, so it's not bad. So now, instead of going down by getting kicked, we get to go down in our own volition. Let's see if we can drop down in a better spot, though. Poison River goes off. Oh shit. Really? I didn't think drop damage was that intense in this game. Oh, there goes 30,000 souls, so whatever. There's a couple items where that Winter Lantern is that I want to get. Our reasoning for going back into such a terrible place. Yeah, there's 2 bad poison areas in Nightmare Frontier. I need like a smidge more damage to kill them in one combo. Just a smidge. So I think we actually need to go this way. Drop in right in front of the cave. Son of a... Why did I... We're gonna like run out of blood vials again. So drop right here. Are there dudes right here? Those little squid dudes. There might be. Yep, there's a bunch of them. Why is Frenzy going so fast? This armor must have atrocious Frenzy resist. Sorry, that pissed me off. The Frenzy goes so fast. That's way faster than I've ever seen it. What is the Frenzy resist on this thing? That would be why. 3? We need better Frenzy resist, but not the worst poison resist. I mean, I guess we can just kind of ignore poison. So it looks like graveyard stuff. Or Hunter. Does Hunter have better? Yes, but worse poison. By how much? 17 versus 50. Yeah, we'll do graveyard. I didn't even know that there was armor that had such terrible frenzy resist. That was like embarrassing. No wonder I got frenzied so quick. So now we have to go back through. Stupid. Kill these dudes again. With even less blood vials. You say that combo kills them? Yes, apparently. Unless you miss. Okay. So, same tactic as before. So now we actually kill the Winter Lantern. Messenger's Gift. I don't know if that's actually worth it. To die twice. Key items. That was in here. Oh. Strange gift from the messengers. Inhabitants of the dream who revere the brave hunters used to envelop oneself in a black nightmarish mist, transform into a messenger. The illusion is a parlor trick, and any large movement will break the spell. There's nobody else back here. Then we're going to use this. So that we don't have to go back through there. Frickin' winter lanterns. Yeah, let's try to go through the entirety of Nightmare Frontier. With 7 blood vials. Probably actually can get through most of it. If I get to the shortcut, then it doesn't matter. And the shortcut, we need to get the shortcut anyways before I do the other poison section. Where did I go? We need to knock this guy out. There's a whole bunch of crap in this pool. Okay, this is the correct way to go. Oh, there's also stuff over there. There's like one thing over there. We might have to. I might have to just like go for the shortcuts, and then we kind of go back. This way goes over here. Goes back in a cave. Or this pops out. Stunning deep sea. Good. Okay, let's look at our new rune. Sunny Deep Sea. Yep. Adds rapid poison resist. Okay. Great volumes of water. Oh, no. I always forget that the runes don't actually... Most of them don't actually tell anything extra. So yeah, there's a crap ton of things here. I think what we're going to do is actually run across. Past this guy. And then turn around and kill him. Okay, and wait for our poison to go back down. So this wraps around, and then we're basically at the... I probably should just go and unlock. So there's a winter lantern right here. Wait, turns around. And then we'll just run at it. We should be able to kill it before it does anything to us. Up! Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. So I think there's... Yeah. I needed to not drop you off that, but that's cool. It's fine. Where does this go? The drops you into the Cave of Awfulness. So there's just looking for items. I don't think there's anything. Is there another Winterland over here? The sound, you can hear them before you see them. I know there's 2 in the cave. The cave is gonna kill me probably like 4 times. Luckily, there's a lot of areas that around here that actually you can stand on and not get poisoned so quick. We're gonna run up here and unlock the shortcut before we do anything. Blood vials. Shortcut. And then we'll run back to that big pool and do that. And then we'll come back and do this the cave. And then finally the boss, which is right there. This cave is just like so bad. It's like the other cave that was bad, but there's longer and there's more winter lanterns. There it is. So yeah, the winter lanterns you must literally drop down in front of them. Be a nice wake-up call. Get all the way around here and then drop down. Oh, what is this? Also, like this. So even though this area is like pretty confusing, those little lanterns right there actually guide you through it. So if you're ever like, where the heck am I supposed to go? You just follow the lanterns. Kill the guy up here. Look back at all the places we've come. See, there's an item right there. I know there's an item back there that we skipped before. I don't think there's too much else, though. I don't think this goes anywhere. Nope. Oh, there's an item right here. God, there's like bodies inside of them. Else to throw. Isn't this area the best? Over there. Probably won't have to deal with him though. This item right here. Might have to deal with him. The multiples. Holy crap, so many bloodstone shards. How many bloodstone shards do we have? 74. We need to make sure that we actually use them before we get to 99. So we're not bottlenecking ourselves stupidly. Guess we'll run back this way. And hopefully not get poisoned. Grab this that we didn't grab before. And I'm going to go up this little ledge. And also grab this apparently. Then, probably go back to the Hunter's Tree. Oh no! You have to jump there. Fading. So, what did we get before? We got another rune. Dissipating like? No. Fading like is what we got? I thought we had another one. Okay. So that's all the items. Except for the ones in the Death Cave. This area is like super well designed, actually. As brutal as it is, it's actually really well designed. Like, there's stuff all over the place. The enemies are well designed. You just have to like be prepared for the hell that they put on you. So, whoa. Yeah, I just don't want to lose a level's worth for no reason. So yeah, we'll go into the cave. We'll just come straight back and go into the cave. And then we'll have to, before I do the boss, we will for sure have to go get more blood vials. There's only one time I've ever done this. When I did my platinum. That's like the only time that you do some areas. It's like most people don't even do the first part of the poison. Because it's atrocious. We only have 8 blood vials. One million squids. All vying for the chance to poison the shit out of you. Don't know if I can run all the way. Where did I get poisoned? Come to the edge. I can get you. Yeah, those guys don't actually pose too much of a threat. Two drop. Okay, we'll wait for the build up to go. Oh, he went away. I was gonna throw a pebble at him. We are terrifying. That's the hole. think there's another Winter Lantern. I'm going the right way. Holy crap, there's just a ton of dudes. A great deep sea. We'll chill here. Raises resistances of all types, so that's really good. Would have been nice coming into here, but we don't even have it. Because, obviously. Maybe there's only one Winter Lantern. I thought there was two. Must be everything, other than this item that somebody dropped. Let's... This. Okay. So all items, Nightmare Frontier, done. Checked off the list. So, yeah, we'll need to do another run through frickin' Central Yarnum. Let's check. Oh, that's check to get blood vials. We'll come back here, battle the boss, which will take a bit. This is one of the bosses that it's not like super duper difficult or anything. It's just like I tend to kind of derp it more than others. Is that enough?
Welcome home.
I feel like it's not quite enough.
Very well.
No. Almost, but not quite.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me. Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Okay. So, yeah, Central Yarnum. We'll do 2 runs of it. I'm guessing the next boss, if I don't... I think it'll probably take me, like, maybe 3 tries. Get it within those first couple. Got all the items in Nightmare Frontier, so that's exciting. I haven't battled the boss yet. I'm here to get more blood files. Yeah, we won the whole game. It didn't seem like I hate you. Why you no give blood vials? Yes, that was the reason. Yeah, apparently the white healing church armor has the worst frenzy resist, and that's why I got killed that one time. I don't know if you were still here, but I got killed once by the Winter Lanterns. Because for the frenzy With that armor, their frenzy literally went up to full in like a second. Yeah, I need to take this off. Okay, that works. And back again. Thank goodness they've improved the load times on this game. They were so bad at the beginning. They're still not great, but not nearly as bad as they were. Ugh. So we should just like sell off like 30 shards. Slowly change my armor. None? Oil urn? Come on. I'm gonna try once. I haven't tried this. I haven't done this boss in a long time. See how I do. It's I still know the idea of it. So. Now let's like sell off 15. Yeah. We literally picked up like 30 of them in the last like couple, like today probably. So. I think we'll just go Yahoo Rule stuff. That's usually what I do most of the time anyways. Is you look baller, and it has good physical. Okay. Wow, we're actually gonna wreck this person. Indeed. That's what I thought. Let me just derp super hard. Oh. Holy crap. What? That was super weird. That the first one was totally legit. Like, I definitely got hit by that. But the second one, the timing of that was really strange. Alright, I thought I was going to get him the first try. Should get off this way faster. No, I keep killing him. I'm a fire in my laser. Poke him in the face. Damn. Wow, this is so many lasers. God, why did I lose my lock on? Come on, do your smash. Come on. No, that's not... I forgot that he even did that. Son of a... I am so bad at dodging the laser. Like... Son of a... God damn it. Now, swing down, please. Okay. What is even happening? How are you not dead? is he not dead for like the last like minute of that? God. So, yeah, most people fight him super duper close. You're more likely to stagger him that way. But if you don't know exactly what to do on some of his things, which I don't because I don't battle him enough, then you get killed easier. So, like, people who play this a lot have better strategies. But that's actually a pretty safe strat what I was doing for people who kind of know what they're doing. Other than the dodging of the laser, which I just can't time worth anything. So. Yeah, he's such a weird guy to fight. It's like you could go for his head, you could go for his arms, you could for his butt. So we need to get up to like 33.
Welcome. What is it you did? Very well. Let me.
So we are going to go Nightmare Princess. So we need to go to Advent Plaza. We never actually did the cutscene or anything. Never went to the other part of the lecture building either. So yeah, kind of taking a step back. So if you remember, in Yahar Ghul, this area is run by the School of Mensis. And if we go in here, remember the people of Mensis wear these cages on their heads. So if we go in here, we see that all these people are like dead and have these on their heads. Then if we inspect the mummy, we get like sucked in. And now we're back in the lecture building, though in a different spot. So we were sucked into the nightmare. So we can kind of imagine that all those people, we know that Mensis, they were trying to do rituals to make contact with the Great Ones. And it looked like they were doing something there, so we can kind of infer that they were doing some kind of ritual, and if all their bodies are there, but their minds maybe disappeared, that all their minds were sucked into the nightmare. Just like we just were. Here. Oh. So they seem to have succeeded in some fashion. Oh, there's the blobby boy. Story. What? I haven't seen any KFC ads. There's a dude up there. Is that an ad that played on the channel? Yeah, here's a note. Master Willem was right. Evolution without courage will be the ruin of our race. So we can kind of imagine that Willem thought that using the old blood to cause our evolution was cowardly because it didn't require anything of us. It was basically just like injecting ourselves. without, and also it's like we don't know the consequences of that. With the consequences obviously being everything that freaking happened to Yarnum. As well as the people involved most heavily with injecting themselves with the blood. It's in its rooms. Three third chords. We know what those are. Okay, so that's the door out. Don't do that quite yet. Here. Not grab his attention yet. Or ever. Spray me with stuff. Junk. Okay, we'll look at that later. Always check the ceilings for goopy students. Things you have to do in every university lecture hall. Communion, which we already have in some fashion. This one's probably better though. Yeah, raised it by 4. Okay. So we just needed to come down here. So you can see there's a chair that's like, yeah, Master Willem's. So here is Patches. We talked to him from the other side of this door a while ago.
Oh, this cannot be. You cannot be. No, you didn't. Lord Amygdala? Oh, how did this come to pass? Now, wait just a moment. Do you think ill of me? Me? Oh, it pains me to hear it. You've made yourself a misreckoning. I shared with you a thing most secret. Now, you're witness to a miracle, and all the stronger for it. It's plain as a pikestaff.
Plain as a pikestaff.
Say in my heart, you were as a lamb to my God. Well, you weren't to know, and it wasn't for you to know. All's well that ends well, I say. No matter. Such details are trifling. We're fast friends by now.
Fast friends.
Let this express what words cannot. Oh, doubt me not, sweet compeer. What is friendship but a chance encounter? Well met. My apologies, but I feel a profound thought occurring on the good grace of a certain God and the way he meted out his love. On the...
Yeah. So that basically finishes out his quest line. You can actually meet him in the catacombs. But he's actually like obscenely difficult to find, and he sells items that are the same as the messengers but for higher prices, so there's like no reason to find him, and he doesn't have any new dialogue. So it's kind of weird. So we're gonna go back up. And hopefully get smushed by the giant who's like right here. Don't mind me! Okay. Did you want me to kill him? I don't think he moves from there, so... Okay, so notice the name of the place, Nightmare of Mensis. So this is like a collective nightmare formed by all those people. Well, it's not like formed, but like, I mean, kind of formed. By the people of Mensis. Worm things. So it's kind of weird because the nightmares are basically, they're created by Great Ones. Like every nightmare has to have one as not like a host, but a like creator of the nightmare. Almost like a, what's the word? Like a catalyst. Wait, actually, I didn't mean to do that. But it's all the things within the nightmare and like the actual host of the... Yeah, everything created in the nightmare is by the people brought into the nightmare. They're like, people are like sucked in. So it's like the minds of the people of Mensis were sucked into this nightmare, created by a Great One. We don't know which Great One at the moment, but we know that the Great One is somewhere in the nightmare. So if you think about, in the Nightmare Frontier, the Great One was the amygdala that we killed at the end. And then there'll be one here, and then there's more Nightmare stuff. Not in the main game, but the DLC is all Nightmare stuff. Actually, technically there are two Great Ones here. Wow, we can like not kill them off of a main combo before they attack us. Son of a bitch! The beginning section of Nightmare of Mensis is always so fun. So we can see the glowing coming from the tower. That creates frenzy, which is bad. Holy crap! No, worm things, no. Is there anything up here? I don't think so. Worm things, no. Yeah, this section I'm actually going to run through and then we'll do it backwards. So they just throw rocks at us, and it's much easier to do going the other way. Oh, actually, I'm probably gonna go kill the bell lady as well. So that we don't get randomly invaded. So hope you're fine with spiders. Okay, spell lady. Wow, we are not doing as much damage as we should be for this area. It's super weird. Obviously, we're gonna get the last upgrade for our weapon here, but... yeah, we're not dealing nearly enough damage. No, come up here, yeah. What? I call shenanigans. Get Miyazaki on the phone. The hitbox is crap. Apparently these guys get stunned super easy by the transformed version of this attack. Or this weapon, using this the basic attack. Rather than trying to do the combo. The wombo combo. Ready for some spiders. I hate... The big spider is the worst. We're not gonna fight him like the game wants us to. We are going to some of this. Come up here. Grab this. Oh yeah, Shaman Bone Blade! The item that doesn't do very much. So then all the spiders come through here. I said all the spiders? It's one spider. Oh, there they come. Oh god, we're gonna die. No! Nailed it. But then there's that guy. We don't want to fight him either. At least not on even ground. Is it just the big spider? Yeah. Where does he get stuck? Yeah, back there. I don't think this weapon's not good for fighting that spider. Okay. Should we ignore him for a second? Unlock the shortcut first. There's a lamp here. I'm gonna go level up. Then we'll go back. And we'll fight the hunter. I just didn't want to fight him with so many blood echoes.
Very well, let me.
We should be doing way more damage than that. I mean, it's also this weapon's faster, so it might be screwing with my idea of good damage. But it seems like we should be able to kill some of these guys in less combos than we have been. Those guys at the bottom were taking a lot of hits. Taking like 3 combos and not dying. Actually, wait a second. Oops. Crap. Right down. So yeah, my stats for damage, 2830, strength skill. Hey, there you are. Whoa, where are you? What? Oh, thank you. I don't want to fight 2 of you. I mean, that's... I mean, I invested in them about normal. Well, I mean, we're gonna keep investing in the damage, so... I might just be too used to New Game Plus stuff, where you actually need to have a ton of stamina or you die. And by that point you already have so much. Damage. Read the bone song? Like the weapon? Or no, the bone blade. This one. Blade of bone coated with a gruesome spinal fluid used by old labyrinth watchers, in particular those presiding over rituals. When a victim is cut by this blade, the green spinal fluid temporarily numbs the senses, disturbing the target's gross motor skills. The blade, never intended for battle, must cut deep to be effective and breaks. I think they make it so that they attack other enemies? Or is that a different thing? Hate this guy. Oh, he died quick. What items are actually around? They don't really aggro onto you unless you get like right in front of them. We are already up at enough to get another level. This next section's pretty dangerous. There's a dude who usually kills me. Oops. I've never noticed that there's this little bit right here. Nothing here. Interesting that I've never noticed that.
What is it? Very well, let me. Farewell.
Check our rooms. We should also check our gems. I haven't been checked in there for a while. More blood echoes, that's still fine. All defense, that's good. So that's more damage. Yeah. It was a very big jump. How much? Yeah, we can almost kill these guys now off of like one combo and an extra attack now, instead of barely being killed by 2 combos. This son of a bitch. I hate these guys. Okay. Too bad. Getting back here. This area is always fun because you can just like look down into the void and hopefully not just randomly jump into it. I'm gonna kill this guy. Over here. Ugh. Yep. So spooky. Anything else right here? I think so. His eyes growing on things, which is always fun. They wanted more eyes. They got them. Crows with dog heads. And dogs with crow heads. What the? What kind of roll was that, game? That was the worst roll. Ooh. That's a really good gem right there. Dogs with crow heads. We can definitely go back with the different cold bloods we have and level up. And we want to put on that next gem. So next boss is like right there. So. It's weird how fast you go through this area when you know what you're doing. If you don't know, then this area takes like forever. It's these seemed like the first time I played. Comparative to what I do now. So I'm not even trying to go fast. But we just kind of like waltz through the areas. Okay. First things first is that gem. Yeah. That bump. That'll help a lot. We have a lot of these. Just to use like all of it. No. Did not use all of them. Not sure if that's quite enough.
Welcome home. What is it? Very well. Let the echo let me.
Yeah, you do. It's not quite. Yeah, need to get bumped up. Sell some crap. I never use that. Not gonna use those. Not gonna use that. That. Could use the vault paper. Yeah, so once you get into like New Game Plus, then yeah, it becomes not an issue to get the blood vials so much anymore. It's just like the one part of New Game at the end is the one annoying time. We need to get up to 37,000? Yeah, I have doubles of anything. Oh, no, we do have doubles. But they're slightly different. Oh, this alternative lacks a thick cape. Yeah, they get cheap again, so. Yeah, normally what I do, New Game Plus, you literally, at the first, you just, like, buy, like, a crap ton of blood vials. I could sell them, and we would get them again in New Game Plus. I'll probably just, as we get them again, sell them when we have dupes. Not particularly right now. We'll see. If we have, like, lots of issues with something, I don't... The rest of the bosses... Well, we'll see. The DLC might wreck us, but... If I'm having lots of issues and I'm like, I need some quick level ups, we might sell, like, all the things. But otherwise, we'll just continue. We'll sell them as we get new stuff. Okay. I'm gonna take my lunch break now before the next boss is Mikolash, who will either destroy or will get wrecked by freaking Call from Beyond or Call Beyond because the spell is dumb. So yeah, I'll put on some Bloodborne music. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Thanks for the bits. Enjoy some super epic music.